Podcast. Check, check. Hello. Okay. I have no idea what just happened. For some reason, my default microphone got changed. I did just do a Windows update, so bear with me. You know how it goes. All the things, anything that can go wrong will go wrong. That's just how things work. Um, we are doing a very chill stream today. I have not done just a let me hop on here and stream with no plan stream and a good hot minute. Um Praise be to the node. May our bit rate remain fresh and stable, and may people click on our thumbnails, and may good God. May our engagement metrics flow like a river to the sea. Praise be the node. All hail the node. What's going on, Ryan? How you doing today? Welcome in, welcome in. Let's pick an indie game. So, since the GPU crash, I now have a total of 31 titles that need to be reviewed. I'm going to let y'all help me dig one out of the Steam library. We're going to download it. Should just take a minute. These are retro style games. If it's too advanced, I'm not going to be able to stream it and play it at the same time. So let's try to pick one that is a little more like low tech. We're shooting for not 3D. We need 2D. By the way, thanks for the first in chat, Crazy Dad. How's your day? Ryan, how's your day going? What have you been up to? Welcome into chat. I'm going to go ahead and share this then. We're going to share the Steam library. Oregon Trail is not on the list, but wouldn't it be fun if it was? So here is the list of games that I have that needs review. And as you can see, there are 31 titles. Now, I did not know my graphics card was going to go out, and that pretty much shut down our pipeline. We were chugging along. We reviewed like 6 games that one week. All sorts of developers started sending me codes. They were like, "Oh, you review indie games? You'll play my game and make content? Here's a free code." And now I have 30 games that I've promised I will make content for. If you're a developer and you've sent me a code and you're watching this, come into chat. Vote for your game. Help encourage it to be sooner. That is absolutely allowed. If the developers are in chat, I want to hear from you. Chat, what do we see? Is there anything on here that is sticking out that well, let's see. Dark and Darker probably shouldn't be in here. So, and Frostpunk. I've played that a bit too. This Rogue Company, I think that's 3D, so that's out. Ship Incorporated. Some kind of, you work in an Amazon shipping center, but they tried to make it look cute. I think Slay the Spire probably doesn't need a review. That's pretty well known. Somebody just gave it to me for free. Sphere TD. I don't know what that is. That's like a tower builder. That's tower defense. Oh, and we've done witchy. We already did witchy business, so we've got less than 30. There's like 27. So what do we think, chat? And by the way, I kind of don't want to do playtests. Well, not playtests. Demos. If it's a demo, I think I'm just going to take it out, because every time I go to review a demo, we get to the end of the demo and it's honestly like kind of a bad stream. What do we think, chat? Like, what do we think? What do we want to see? What do you want to watch me review? All Hail the Orb? Okay, yeah, we can take All Hail the Orb off of there. We've got a prologue. I don't know if I really want. See, it's a demo. If you send me a demo, I'm probably not gonna review it because it's not the real. I want to review a real game. I've got enough real games that I can just say no demos, please. Mr. Toilet seems to be a interesting game. Once Human, I think, is 3D. I don't think I can play that. Where's the, like, how can I tell if I can play it? How do I tell if I can play? Isn't there like a system? How can you even tell like what runs on your system? Like it doesn't I don't even see like the minimum system specifications. Where do I see the minimum system specifications on Steam? Okay, on the Steam app. Oh, you have to go to their store page. So I have to go to the store page. So if I want to go to like Once Human, for example, I would go to show game details. Isn't there a button here to jump to? Oh yeah, here it is. Store page. Bloop. Once we come here, we're going to see. Here it is. System requirements. I don't think I can run this, chat. That's all 3D and shit. That's looking like Arc Raiders. I don't think we can run that. That's too meaty. Unfortunately, that's too meaty for us, chat. Not for the current setup. After the subathon. After the subathon, we'll be able to run something like this. See, 8 gigabits of RAM, but the 750, the NVIDIA's 750, I'm rocking an integrated graphics chip. It just has a chip like on the processor. Is there anything on here that sounds interesting? I don't even think I can run Gun Store Simulator. What about Financial Freedom? This one, it's a playtest. Apparently, I can invite friends to the playtest. This seems interesting. Do you have a PC, Crazy Dad? Do you want an invite to this? Do you want to get an invite? By the way, I also want to say thank you. You're currently the top clipper of the channel. And I just want to tell you, I asked you to do that like a while ago. You continue, I see you constantly liking all of the clips and you're making clips on Twitch. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Like, honestly, super appreciate it. Steam doesn't run on the laptop? How is that possible? Steam runs on a potato. Steam, they make like Steam Decks now. Steam runs on portable hardware. How is that possible? Is it that old? Because like Crazy Dad, like you could drop like a couple hunch on a laptop these days and have like a really good gaming rig. You could take it to work, play it on the side, like get a laptop that games. I got a sick gaming laptop that's like a 4080 that cost me like they ended up cost me like 2 grand. But that thing can run anything. So if you've got a couple hunch even, look at the gaming laptops they have these days. You plan to originally the laptop was for video editing. Yeah. Yeah, didn't you buy the laptop for clips or something? Or you got a laptop hoping to edit clips? Is that am I understanding that correctly? Is it did you ever get it rolling? Or just your own hobby of video editing? Yeah, I can say actually, if you haven't found it yet, if you haven't played with the video editing app Shotcut, Shotcut is fully capable for editing. Yes, it did, yes, but the laptop ran really slow and kept shutting off. Yeah, it just sounds like it's underpowered, unfortunately. It sounds like you got like it's like an email web browser minimum. Um, yeah, if you ever have questions about hardware, feel free to ask them in the Discord. I am always willing to answer questions and help people out. Hardware is something as a streamer I've come to know really well, and I'm pretty confident in helping like explain to people what their hardware is, what they need to do, um, what your limitations are. If you could go to in your PC, if you go to the about this PC, if you just go to your like, you open the laptop, you go to the search bar, like the startup bar, and you type in about this PC, it'll pop up with the system information. And Windows 10, Windows 11, you should be able to hit copy. For example, I'll show you. This is what I'm running. I'm going to delete my device ID and my product ID from it. But this is the ROG box. Um, I'm rocking a pretty beefy rig. I call it the ROG box. It's the Ryzen 7, which is a pretty good processor. 5700G. The G is why I'm still streaming. And that's because it has an integrated graphics chip on the processor. I had the 5700, the AMD 5700G. So when my 3060, my NVIDIA 3060 went out, I at least have a graphics chip. Um, you can see it has the Radeon graphics. I've got 64 gigabytes of RAM, which is solid. It's maxed out for this motherboard. Um, and it actually, I don't have any kind of touch pen or anything on it, but it actually has, I've got 4 terabytes because I'm using 1 terabyte of a 4 terabyte storage system. That's a lot of games. It's all just games. It's just games and video content that I need to. I have one interview that I need to edit that I keep putting off that I really want to do a good job on it, and I just haven't been able to sit down and put my focus on doing it well. But it's an interview with a really cool founder of a local bookstore. That's actually like an organizing hub and does an amazing amount of mutual aid and political organizing and just like community service and political education, a lot of political education out of what's called All Power Bookstore. And I interviewed one of the founders. I need to finish editing the interview. It actually turned out really good. So, do you want to see any of these games, Crazy Dad? Were any of these sounding interesting? Financial Freedom playtest. If man, we need to get you like a handheld, like a Wi-Fi Steam Deck. What's the most affordable Steam Deck? If they've got like the D brand Steam Deck, which is like 99 bucks, but you're probably better off getting something like the Asus ROG Ally, which is only a few $100 from that's at Walmart. They've got 10 Steam Deck alternatives. If you want to ask my opinion, check this out. That's what you should rock. Get you like a Wi-Fi enabled Steam Deck that you can just carry around. The ROG Ally is $600, but it plays like anything in the Steam library. Um, yeah, the One X player, lots of options for like mobile, Wi-Fi enabled, 1080p, plays anything in the Steam library. Steam Decks are the way to go. If you don't have a lot of space and you don't have like a huge budget, get a Steam Deck. Um, Maybe we'll check out this Financial Freedom playtest. It looks pretty low tech. We're gonna do this one. It's already downloaded. You're holding out for the Steam PC. Yeah, the Steam PC and the official Steam Deck, not worth the price. Go get a Lenovo or the Asus Ally. Okay, we're gonna check this out. Let's see what this is like. Financial Freedom. It has 3 followers on the channel. Okay. Financial Freedom. I actually have 3 invites for this. Wait, why is my Steam Deck not working? My Stream Deck. Hold on. Hold on. My Stream Deck is being weird. Okay, there we go. I want my buttons. Okay. We're gonna launch this now. Oh yeah, chat. Chatterino. Is it gonna capture it? Okay, let's see. Specific window. There we go, chat. Should work. I don't know why it's not working. Usually it takes a second, but come on, work. It's not working. Um, Game capture. Foreground window with hotkey. Here, let me try this. Let me remove the game capture. Sometimes you just have to add a new game capture. Sometimes it's just like, it just sticks. It doesn't like have a reason. Here. I mean, I know I just downloaded it, but here, let me try to close out of it. Maybe it's just not picking up that launch for some reason. It's a Chromebook AMD 9120C Radeon R4. Okay, 5 compute cores. Yeah, it's a little 1.6 hertz is the one thing that I want to point out. So your processing power here, let me switch back over here. And it just crashed. So your processing power is 1.6. And I want to point out that the machine that I'm on, if you look at mine in chat, it's a 3.8. So like that's the difference in the processing speed is how many gigahertz. And so I can do like, if you're 1.6 and I'm at 3.8, then that's like twice the amount of processing power is yours. Like more than twice. So if you think about it in that context, like that laptop is just, it's a baby. It's a little baby. And it can't. It just can't, unfortunately. All right, let's try this again. It's an oversized phone. Yeah, basically. Come on. Capture the game. Why won't I capture the game? Yeah, won't let me capture the game, unfortunately. Financial freedom. Why doesn't your game capture on OBS? And I'm pretty sure I launched this in what's it called? I launched my OBS in, or maybe I didn't launch my OBS. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. Hopefully I'm back before the stream disconnects. Watch me do this crazy shit. Watch. I'm gonna do something really crazy. Watch. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try to close it and run it as administrator and come back to the stream.